evening and welcome to the River Falls High School Varsity Football Coaches Show 2025 live from Tarnation, Tavern. Those of you at home can't see right now, but we have a great audience here tonight at Tarnation Tavern. Thank you to Fred and Colleen for hosting the Wednesday Wiener Special here on Sunday night. Anybody have one of those? Anybody have the wieners? They're pretty good. Fred said they're pretty good. They look good in the pictures. So thank you, Fred and Colleen, for hosting us tonight. Thank you to our players. We'll go to some introductions. I'm Kevin Westhouse. Thanks for joining us tonight. And I think we're going to have some fun in the next 20 minutes, 30 minutes, 40 minutes. I don't think we'll make an hour in 5 minutes like the girls volleyball team did, but who knows how much fun we're going to be having here shortly. Well, 3-0, that never hurts to get together after 3-0. Everybody's feeling pretty good about themselves right now. This team is quite something to be part of and watch, and you guys are really fun to watch. Quick introductions. Head coach Ryan Schurz. There we go. You can go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, yeah. If it was 0-3, we might have glossed past that quicker, but, 3-0, we'll take that. Tino Massa, Sam Simpson, Mason Novak, and Joseph Tarasavich on the end down here. There you go. Guys, thanks for coming tonight. How was your practice today?
It was good.
Was it good? Yeah. Was it kind of just a Sunday walkthrough, or were the pads popping today, guys?
No, it was just a walkthrough. It was a light day today.
Just like day today? Good, good. Everybody feeling pretty healthy after Friday night's game?
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not many major injuries out there, and if they are, it's being worked with, so there's no concern by anybody.
Good. It helps when you play about a half, though, right? That is, I'm sure Coach talks about that. You guys know this, but hey, football season's a grind, and if you can take a couple halves off in a season, it could make a difference in a late run. So that's important stuff. Keep your bodies healthy, stay fresh, and ready to go. So a real nice start. Coach Schurz, 3-0. I don't know, first part of August, you guys are practicing, you see your team. Do you think you had 3-0 and you out of the chute?
Yeah, I think that was a goal. I mean, we knew we'd have a tough schedule, and it's a new season, so you don't know exactly what you have. But with this group, we were pretty confident that we had a lot of seasoned guys, a really good group, and that we're doing a lot of really good things. So we don't really plot the season out as far as, how many wins or we need to do these things. We just need to do, it's cliched, but 1 week at a time, and they're doing a really good job of that.
Sure. So talk a little bit about your team this year, Coach. Yeah, I just, as an observer of your team, it looks like a team. It looks like you guys are clicking. I know winning solved a lot of problems, but I don't know, it seems like a pretty tight-knit group of guys. Am I observing that correctly?
Yeah, this group it's been a group that we were really excited for. I think, winning is a byproduct of doing things the right way. This group has consistently done the right things the right way. But when you ask them to do something, they're committed to doing it. And they are really close with each other. I think especially the senior and junior classes mesh really well. And that's what it takes, I think, to have a successful high school football team. Mm-hmm.
Football's a unique sport. It takes 22 guys. It takes 56 guys. It takes 60 guys and a team of coaches. Every little thing you do matters individually for the collective team. And that's really why I like football, because it's a great life skill that you guys will be able to carry on your whole lives. There's guys up here that get more glory than others, but without each one of you doing your specific job well, you don't succeed as a team. And I'm really noticing that each person is interested in doing their job well for the success of the team. Is that translating this year?
Yeah, across the board, and it isn't just the guys that necessarily get on the field or play a lot. There are a lot of guys that have to sacrifice maybe what they want individually for what the team can get, and if you do that, you're going to be successful. And there are a long list of guys that are doing that every day, and that's making a difference.
Yeah. Let's get right into it with these guys. First of all, are there any surprises this year, Coach?
In what way?
I don't know. Just like, you start your season, you're like, wow, I had no idea. or that this group of guys is doing things I didn't think they were going to do, or just anything that you go, wow, I had no idea that this group of 80 could pull this off.
I think there's a lot of guys that grew into roles that maybe we hoped they would grow into and are flourishing. And I think they aren't, I wouldn't say they're surprises because they're really good football players. But it's really nice when you see that, what your vision for that group was come together. And I think so I wouldn't call them surprises because for the most part, like, we saw it in a lot of these guys.
Sure.
But to see them grow into those roles and develop in the way that you wanted to, that's really exciting.
Sure. Just one more question for you, an easy one, then I'm going to move on. Are you having fun this year, Coach?
Yeah, this is a great group to work with. Every day, I love coming to practice. We talk about making practice the best part of a kid's day. And football's hard, but we want to make it enjoyable. And for me, the level of effort and the kind of the passion that they go about their business with, it makes it great to be their coach.
Good. And life skills, right? I mean, winning football games is kind of why you put the pads on and you're cracking helmets and you're doing your deal. But there's a lot of stuff that Coach knows and your parents know and others know. You are learning so many valuable things as football players that are going to translate into a successful life ahead of you. You have no idea. And you look back and oh, that's what that was all about. So it's fun to watch that too, isn't it, Coach?
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, I love, we talk about that a lot, about doing the things right, not just on the field, but consistently stacking good behaviors across the board. And yeah, it's a football program, but we like to say it's a life program too. It's
a life program. Well, with that, Coach, I'm going to get under the hood a little bit with these guys. We'll talk a little bit about some statistics. Hey, I brought a monitor along tonight. We're going to go look at some replays and we'll talk through those from last Friday night's game as well. Tino, what a season. You're a senior this year. I'm just going to give you some statistics for Mr. Massa. 36 for 45, 80% pass completion rate, 7 touchdowns. He's got a long of 65, and he's averaging 215 yards a game. All right, go ahead. Give him some round of applause. That's pretty good, Tino. I don't know, Coach. I'm not going to – this is rhetorical for you, but I don't remember the last time I saw a guy throw for 80% pass completion after 3 games.
I don't think we've had that. I mean, we've had some really good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
But he's certainly right up there with them.
Sure. So your senior year, Tino, what does this mean to you?
I mean, it means a lot because just being with these guys for so long now since I moved here in 6th grade, so it's just being consistent with them, and we've been working together in the weight room at ETS, stuff like that since 8th grade. So just always kind of been with these guys, so it means a lot to play with them on Friday nights.
Can you believe it's your senior year, and how fast did the 4 years of high school go for you?
Yeah, it's been insane. It feels literally like it was last year that I was still ball boying for my brother. So it's crazy to think that we're 3 games into into senior year. It's crazy.
Yeah. Do you have any personal goals that you want to share? You just want to keep them quiet and leave them written down, or anything you want to talk about? Like for your senior year of high school as a River Falls Wildcat, what are you thinking in your mind?
I don't really necessarily have any goals. I mean, it's just a lot for me of by the end of the season, I just want to feel accomplished in what we did and be able to say we did something great here. Mm-hmm. So I don't really have statistical goals or anything like that.
Sure.
It's just I want to feel like we did what we could do and we were the best we could be.
Sure, that's outstanding. I used to tell my players when I didn't coach football but other sports is, you just got to go out there and it's 110% every game, and that way if you win or lose, you did everything you could, right? You can always look in the mirror and feel good about that. Just leave it on the field, and it looks like you folks are doing that. So, well, great. We're going to get back to you in a minute. Let's get over to Big Sam Simpson. Sam, your senior year is going to be a shortened senior year. You're going to be headed to the University of Indiana in January. Is that accurate? Yeah. So let's talk. First of all, before you even get into that, so I noticed something on Friday night. Sam was in the starting lineup for the offense, and Sam is there ready to go. And somehow the PA announcer went right past your name. What happened on that? Did you notice that, or was I just imagining that?
I did notice it, but Doesn't matter. I mean, I'm here to play, not
I knew
not
that.
get the recognition.
I saw that look in his eyes, and he goes, "That doesn't matter. I'm going to go out and go get him tonight." So let's talk a little bit about your journey, Sam, to select Division I, Big Ten, Indiana University as your college of choice. I know you went and visited 8 or 10 schools. You're all over. What stood out with Indiana that was different than the other schools that you visited?
So yeah, I went to like 10 game day visits my junior year, going into my junior year, and just watching like the hospitality, the game day like atmosphere, seeing how the coaches coach their players. I just really liked how Bostad really he's like a technician. He's the run game coordinator at Indiana, and he really coaches the players up really well. It's like a family there, and I really like the culture that they're building there with Signetti coming over from JMU. So that was a big part of my decision.
That's good. Not an easy decision, is it?
No,
You know,
definitely
and hats off to you for making a decision. That's a pretty deep decision. What's going to be best for Sam, or you can maybe have the most success as an athlete and academically. And so hats off to you for selecting the school that you thought was the best fit for Sam Simpson. So congratulations. That's a pretty big deal.
Thank you.
Yeah, there's not many kids. I mean, there's Division I athletes. There's not a lot. And to be able to go to Indiana University, a Big Ten school, and play college football, that's a big deal. And congratulations on that decision. We'll get back to you in a little bit. Mason, he's got one over here. So I have to ask you, because I always second guess myself, Mason, Novak or Novak?
Novak.
Gosh darn it all, I was right the whole time and I was saying it wrong. Novak, thank you. I'm sorry about the short A.
That's okay.
Mason, senior year for you, has the high school experience gone fast for you?
Way too fast.
Yes. So are you going to have any plans after high school? You're a pretty talented athlete.
Yeah, I'm planning to go to college for football somewhere. I'm not sure yet. Still figuring that out.
Sure. How about this guy throwing to you right here? Is he? You guys pretty good friends?
Mm-hmm. We've thrown a couple times.
That's good. What do you like about your team this year?
I think this year we are just way more connected, with everyone, and not just last year we had a bunch of small groups that are just connected and not to the full team. But I think this year we're fully connected and interlinked through everyone. So I think that's a big part in everyone getting along, and then we're cheering each other on. Like, someone makes a good play, then everyone else is up there cheering with them, and I think that's the best way to do it.
100%. So there's that team thing again, and you just can't say it enough. The team aspect at football, any other sport, at work, anywhere, people who get that are going to succeed. And when you get people clicking together, you can do incredible things. So it's good to hear that. Let's pass the mic down to Mr. Tarasavic. Joe, what do you like?
I respond to all three.
Yeah, so at home, is it typically Joe or Joey unless there's trouble, and then it's Joseph, or what?
No, at home it's typically Joseph, and then at school my teachers call me Joe, and then my friends all call me Joey.
Well, I think I've covered the whole gamut of that as well, just to be safe. So
Yeah,
I'll call you Joseph tonight. How about that?
that works.
Joseph, you're headed out to Dordt College. So I kind of gave them a heads up after your touchdowns the other night. I said, you might want to make sure Joseph is still on the hotline to Dordt College. You might be getting a few other phone calls that you might want to take you out to dinner one more time or something. Because, no, you're really, really running the ball very well. How hard have you worked after your injury to come back to where you are today?
It's probably the hardest I've ever worked in my life. Such a freak accident that no one saw coming. And all I could do, I could either sulk and just pout about it, or I could bounce back and do everything in my power to recover and become stronger and faster and become the best athlete I can off of that situation, and that's what I chose to do.
And you'll start discovering this too as you get through your life. Some of those adversity things that you can bounce back, it makes the success even sweeter. You feel that?
Absolutely.
Hey, that might be a good segue, Greg. If we can go, let's go to, you folks up there, maybe I'll play the highlight clip twice so these guys can see it. And I'm going to turn it around so you can see it, and then we're going to discuss it. Let's show highlight clip 1 here first. Right here. What do we had here? We had a little pass in the flat to Joey. He's juking, he's jiving, he's slicing, he's dicing. The guys are on roller skates, and he's in. So let's play that one more time. I'm going to turn this monitor around, Greg. So click the one next to it, Greg, and then click it again. And so here it is. We got the pass in the flat, first touchdown. He's got guys, look at him. Elusive, huh? That's elusive. High stepping it into the end zone. So first of all, I'm going to come to you. You like that play or what? Nice little pass in the flat.
Yeah, so that's just kind of a full field thing where I can see pre-snap what I like numbers-wise, and there they just gave numbers over top 3 receivers that are really good. So they overcommitted one side, able to go, and we have numbers. We had 2-on-1 to Joseph, so pretty easy.
When you're in the huddle right there, what are you calling?
That one would have been trips right, 50 trailer stick.
Trips right, 50 trailer, what?
Stick.
6.
It's a stick.
6 on 3. Let's break. That's good right there. You like that play or what?
There's better ones in my opinion, but I don't hate it.
It's got to be fun though as a running back who's often hitting the line hard and getting up and going. Maybe to get the ball with a little in some open space every now and then.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, I like getting the ball in general, so I won't complain.
Obviously, we should talk a little bit about Joey's. Let's go there quick before we move on. So, let me see. Rushing, Joseph Tarasavich has rushed the ball 46 times. He's got 416 yards, averaging 8.9 yards a carry. He's got 10 touchdowns. How about that? 10. Yeah, you go ahead. Yeah, 10 touchdowns in 3 games. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Let's look at another one. Let's play that second clip, Greg. Let's go to number 2. What do we got here? Just a big run right behind Sam Simpson, up the middle, battle into the end zone. And when we were broadcasting that, we counted six guys missed tackles on that. I'm going to show it to the audience here as well. Just to dive up the middle, you run behind big number 75, and on into the end zone. So here's what I have to give Sam a little bit of love here, because Sam, this is where the kid gets all the love. He's on the stat board. He's getting the trophies. And this guy right here, get the mic to Sam. So Sam, on that play right there, Joey, you got through that line quick, and you were into level 2 like now. Sam, what are you doing when you hear that play call? What is the call there? Is it like a 23 dive, or what is that play there? Off tackle?
That's duo left.
Left. Okay, all right.
So like an inside run.
So now offensive linemen, you think, you just go to the line and you just push. There's about 90 things going through Sam's mind right now. What's going through your mind as you make your way to the line on that play call?
First, we had to look at the weird lineup they were in. They had everybody off the ball 5 yards. So
I saw that.
Yeah, very interesting. Then me and Doomy, so Caldeman, we had to look at who we were doubling up to, so double teaming. And since they were right next to each other, we would just solo block that.
Yeah, and then must be nice running behind that left side of that line, blowing some serious holes.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to pick anybody on the line to follow, it'd be Sam.
So, yeah, Sam, again, those are the things that go unnoticed, right? I mean, these guys are in the trenches, not much glory in there, not many stats in there, but you only get what you get, and you only get the time you need because of the 4 or 5 big horses up front. So, again, team. So, nice blocking, nice run. Let's look at the third play. And then we'll come and show you guys. What do we got going on here, guys? Little pistol formation, handoff, just up the middle, work hard, keep working, keep the legs moving. 6 more for Joey. Let's go here, show the crowd. Again, this is nothing fancy at all right here. You just get the ball to 21, the parting of the Red Seas. Number 99 was like a backpack on Joey, and on into the house he went. Nice run. Let's go to the next one. We'll show the crowd first, then we'll come to you guys. We'll change it up a little bit. Oh, this one's fun here. We're going to go pass. We're going to go long, far side, and right down the stovepipe to Riker O'Keefe on this one. I'm going to show you this one. So you got trips up top, fellas. You got good pass protection. He beats 2 guys. You throw it right down the stovepipe, and there's 6 more on the board. What do you got there? You want to talk a little bit about that play and what you saw and why you were confident in that play?
Yeah, so they were biting down really hard on screens, so I knew the safeties were kind of just going to be stagnant. And then that's kind of more of a deep choice route. Riker made the right choice. He went deep and just was able to run by him, and the corner just wasn't able to drop fast enough into cover 3.
Yeah. So I noticed that in the first 3 games, are your receivers that fast and that shifty or what? They're getting open a lot.
Yeah, we have 4 really good receivers in Mason, Todd, Charlie, and Riker, and it's just they're able to do pretty much whatever they want on the field, and they're just able to get open. And a lot of the completion percentage, as you brought up earlier, is just them making the right
80%. Go ahead.
them making the right choices and just me having faith in what they're going to do. So.
Yeah, good. Let's look at the next one, Greg. We have one or 2 more. Let's see what we got going on here. I want to show you guys another pass play. This time we had pressure, and again, wide open Charlie Burke. There wasn't even a defender in the picture there. I'm going to show you guys this one. Who remembers this one? Play it again, Greg, for the fans. Got some pressure here. Linebacker does step up, and wide open, and Burke is just going to moonwalk into the end zone there. I don't know. Again, how are they getting that open? What was that? Just total blown coverage? You have some. Maybe this is for Mason. What do you guys get the mic? Mason, what are you guys running out there? Crossing patterns? Are you running screens? What are you doing to get that open, Mason?
Well, some of it's just them not covering, and then it's also them making the right read. On that one, Charlie had a choice to either go like inside of him or in front of him, and that would have covered him up, but he went behind, so he got wide open. So just a good choice by him there.
Yeah. And then you got to put it on him, and then you got to catch it. So nice work. Do we have one more, Greg, or not? Okay, one more. Let's look at. We'll show the crowd first. One more here. Oh, this one is fun. You can wait till you see this one. There's one thing I like about this. The third guy to the end zone on the 42-yard run was this big number 75 right here. Watch this. So Joey in behind the bigs. Look at Sam looking for someone to hit. And on in he goes. At 41, 42 yards, something like that. So you got up again to that first level. You give the mic back to Joseph. You get to that first level, you look up and go, where's everybody? What's going through your mind?
I'm just looking for green grass to run to. Yeah. So my first job is to follow my big boys up front, and then when they initiate, I go where they aren't going. So if Sam goes left, I go right. If he goes right, I go left. Sam didn't really have anybody to pick up here, and I kind of felt pressure behind me, so I decided to just kind of go by them, and
Just go.
they didn't catch me.
So Sam, are you, maybe you don't have this written down or you don't tell anybody, do you have like a personal goal to beat the running back to the end zone on some of those, or what I see you do that very often? That's a good hustle. Go ahead, talk to us a bit about that.
I don't really think that's ever going to happen. I think I might be a little slower than that.
You were close on that one. You were just on the 5 when you got in there.
But, I mean, Max, our line coach, he prides us on hustling to the ball. Like, he wants us to go celebrate. Mm-hmm. And, I mean, that's what I did. Ran with him, celebrated. Great touchdown by Joey.
That's outstanding. So, yeah, those are things that I notice. When the big numbers are down there first to celebrate, that's pretty cool to watch. So anything else about Friday night that stands out to you guys that you'd like to share? I mean, other than 48-0 at half. Have you ever been involved in a game at 48-0 at halftime? Any of you? Yeah, one coach said one time. What's that, Joey?
Tino's whispering to me freshman year, but freshman year don't count.
We had somebody online in the chat section doing some math. He said at this rate we're in for a 136-0 final, but of course we didn't get there as we gave other folks an opportunity to get into the football game and get some reps. So, and again, for you guys, especially seniors, I know you want to be in that game, even in those situations, but hey, you're giving your team guys some reps that are going to be helpful later on, and you're keeping your bodies fresh. So that is going to make a difference. Big games coming up. We're going to have some fun in just a second, but let's look ahead real quick as long as we're deep into this football thing. You got 3 big ones in a row coming up. Over to Chippewa. Is it a different prep week for your team preparing for Chippewa Falls? You go ahead.
No, prep's always just going to be the same. It's always just going to be Sunday. It's just going to be kind of a walkthrough day, just kind of know basics of what we're going to do, and then Tuesday and Wednesday, you just got to go out and really kind of compete and practice and just get better and just become really good at what we're going to do on Friday. So
Sure.
The prep's always just going to be the same.
Sure. Anybody else thinking differently now that you're 3-0 and you've got some really stiff Big Rivers Conference competition ahead of you the next 3 weeks? And you can be honest. I mean, if you can be vulnerable or whatever, but anything different in your mind, or is it just, as Tino said, it's prep week as usual, we stay on script? Is that pretty much it?
Yeah, I mean, we know who we are, and we believe in our talents. As long as we prepare the way that we prepared these last 3 weeks, I believe that we can go out and put on a show every week and not have anything to be concerned about too deeply.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Well, very good. Execution looks good. One thing you guys have in your back pocket, how about the junior, the Carafel kid? Can he kick or what? Even on kickoffs, isn't that nice when you get the touchbacks? I mean, again, team. I was joking. I don't know if Gavin's here or Gavin's watching, so he may even have to take a shower after last week. He had to go up there like 6 times. It's crazy. It's good though. Good problem to have. And what a kid he is. Let's have a little bit of fun. I've got some thought questions for you guys. As I like to say, let's get under the hood a little bit and see what makes you guys tick. If you don't have anything, we don't have anything. These are fun questions. So, and I'll just throw them out there, then anybody can answer them. How about that? We'll start there. That way no one's really on the spot. What isn't a subject in high school that you think should be a subject in high school? And how would you teach it? Like, what are you not learning? They should teach this. Anything? Tino, got one.
I'd say like more economic-based stuff. I mean, we have like business classes, but I wish like they would do like more deeply into economics and stuff like that. Sure.
That's really, really good. And as I get older too, I think about that, like financing and saving. If you save $100 a week, how much would you have at age 60? I mean, that type of stuff. The compounding interest thing is a powerful thing. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one. So, Principal Ludke, if you're listening, finance class. Sam, what's your favorite subject in school, Sam?
I would say math is my favorite subject. I just like the numbers aspect and like having to solve problems.
Sure. In college, what is your area of focus? You're going to stick with math? Is there an actuary career in your future, or what are you thinking?
I'm going to start with majoring in engineering at Indiana. So I would probably want to stay in the field of math.
Sure. Well, good. Math is a good thing. If you know math, you can do a lot, and you can add a lot of value in a lot of places of business. That's good. Okay, let's go down to this end. If you could outlaw one thing in school, what would that be? What do you need to get rid of at school?
The phone ban.
The phone ban? Oh, they have a phone ban now. I didn't know that. I knew this is gaining traction. So how do they enforce the phone ban, Joey?
We can't have it on us at all anymore. So they put them in these like little black prisons that the teachers lock up for the entire block.
Sure. So nobody puts the fake phone in there, and then you keep the other phone in your pocket. No one's doing that.
No, because if they see the imprint in your pocket, we're still gonna get in trouble for that too. So
yeah, well, good. So, but you want to get that lightened. And I'll say now I'm gonna sound like a dad. I think the phone ban's a good thing. I don't know how I don't know how you concentrate with that thing all the time.
Well, I just want to listen to music when during work time and stuff.
Oh,
but
well,
I
that.
can't do
Okay.
that no more.
I'm going to give Joseph that. So when he's working out, he wants to listen. So that's good. Anything else that needs to be out of high school that we got going on? Anybody got anything that's jumping forward?
I don't like Smart Pass either.
What's that?
They basically just track whenever I'm out of the classroom, and in prior years I've gotten in a little bit of trouble for that. But that was me just being young and dumb as a sophomore. But I've kind of figured it out now. But
That's good.
I just don't like having people having tabs on me. I just feel controlled, and I don't like that feeling.
Joseph, there's a future leader down there. The wheels are spinning. And this guy right here is, he's got a plan. I like it. I like it. What do you think, Sam? Let's give this to Mr. Novak. See? Novak, I'm going to practice. What do you think is the most important quality in a teacher, and why? Like, what do you like? What makes a teacher a good teacher, Mason?
I guess if their class is easy, that's really that's my thing. I guess if they make it fun and they let you do fun stuff, I guess. Like Mr. Lavorde, because we got to play life, the game of life.
That's good. Anybody else think what's a good quality in a teacher?
I would say being engaging with your students and not just giving them a packet and lecturing for the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think one of my favorite teachers at the high school is Miss Stevens, which is a psychology teacher.
Mm-hmm.
She does a lot of like hands-on and easy note sheets, so it's not a lot of lecturing. It's more like conversational kind of learning.
Sure. Well, that's good. See, so she's happy right now. You might get like a +5 bonus in the grade book on that. Good for you. Do you have something?
I would kind of say what
You know-
Joseph said, like just more activity-based stuff. Like one of my teachers, Miss Bowman, we did a kind of like a team building exercise this week, and it was I felt like it was really beneficial just to kind of earn like trust in the class and just kind of that stuff.
Sure. High school's almost done. For some sooner than others. Can you believe, Sam, you're graduating like in 2 months, 3 months? How does that, has that really sunk in yet or not?
It definitely has. I mean, I'm gone in like four months. So football season's over. Will be over soon.
These guys are jealous. I see them over here shaking their heads. They can't believe it.
I mean, I'll be off to bigger and harder things. So
Yeah, these guys be sitting in, what's your favorite teacher's name? Mrs.
Miss Stevens.
They'll be sitting in Miss Stevens' class and you'll be out there in Indiana. Living it up. Good for you. Hey, you're going to beat everybody to the party tent rentals and chair rentals, though, because there won't be any much going on in December when you're going to put that together. So, good for you. Okay, let's move on to friends and relationships for a couple minutes. How about that? Let's see if I can light a fire at all here. Do you think social media helps make or maintain friendships? Why or why not? So how do you, social media, does it help with the friends stuff or make it worse?
I think it can go both ways. In the situation of you have a friend move away, you could keep in contact with them
Sure.
through social media. But then there's also the cyberbullying aspect of social media that could also break friendships. So I think it's more of a double-edged sword, but I think it's becoming more of a good than bad. I feel that there's been a lot of social media, what am I trying to say? There's been more cyberbullying like in the past. I haven't really heard of it as much in the most recently.
Sure.
Because I think there's been a lot of things in school. Like I think my freshman and sophomore year, we've had assemblies and stuff for cyberbullying, but we haven't had that the last 2 years as much as we had then.
Sure.
But I would say mostly just for keeping in touch with kids farther away. Like I know I have a buddy over in Iowa that I talked to during football season, and we shared the pros and cons of how our seasons are going.
So Dort College, how did you pick Dort? I have my nephew just graduated Dort.
Yeah, really?
Yeah.
It was a decision that I wasn't planning on making this early. but they only had 2 spots available, and they had 3 running backs, and 1 committed. And I was kind of in a pickle between them and a couple other schools. And looking at the numbers, they had the better academics, which in the long run is probably going to help me out more than football. Not saying football is not going to help me out, but I need to have a future past football.
Sure.
So that's kind of how I made my decision.
Sure. Well, good. All right. Let me see. And this is about memories. I think we'll stick with, tell us about one of your favorite football memories on the field or in the locker room. If you don't want to talk about that, maybe you have just another friend's memory you could share. So what's something you think about? Mason's got something that's sticking out, like just a good friend's memory.
Well, I'll say something about football. A football memory. This is my first varsity game sophomore year. It was so surreal. Like, I guess I didn't know how everything went and all that, and getting the chance to experience everything and just how all that worked. And then, first game was against Wisconsin Rapids, and we won that. And just getting to see how everyone's mood was after it, and all the stuff that we did, like an Irish tale, which was very fun. And then we count down in the locker room, and it's just a really good memory to have. And the first time doing it's just really fun.
And that stuck with you till today, and you want to keep it rolling. Any other memories you want to share? Probably a lot you don't want to share, which I don't blame you. Who's your personal hero? You have a hero? You have someone you look up to? Either local or big time? Anybody you're like, hey, I'm emulating?
One person I would definitely say is my hero is my grandpa. He just, as a person, he's definitely just one of the greatest men I've ever met and know. So I would definitely say he's my hero because he's a person I look up to, and I make a decision to kind of think, would he be proud of that? So he's definitely my hero in that sense.
Very good. And I don't know, Sam, I know you recently lost your grandfather. I'm sure he's looking on you tonight and he's very proud. So, and it's got to be a hard time for you. Are you doing okay with it?
I am.
Good.
Someone that is a big role model to me is my dad. He really showed me how to put others before him and always be respectful even when it's hard.
That's good. It's good when a dad can rub off that way. So that's outstanding. He'll always be there for you. Anybody else have any role models?
I'd also say my dad is my role model. When it comes to football, he's my position coach. But everything that I do on Fridays is from his teachings. He played collegiate running back, and I just try to match my game after his. And now I'm going to play college football, and I'm just trying to follow his footsteps and make him proud.
Yeah. So, Coach, as a dad, how does that make you feel to hear these guys talk about their dads?
Well, it's obviously great to have positive male role models in their lives, and we're certainly lucky for all these guys and their families that have made them really great young men. And certainly there's a responsibility as a coach to be one of those people for 115 kids in our program. And so it's there's a reason they're sitting up here is because they've had good people in their lives getting them there.
Right. That's something, too. I don't know if you're thinking about it now, but someday you'll have kids, and you want to be that to your kids, right? You want to be that coach to the next group that you're coaching. So remember how good that feels right now, just like you mentioned that. You need to be that for your kids someday as well. So hopefully that carries on, and that feeling you can translate to the next generation. So good work. What's on your playlist right now? Let's go. What's your favorite music? What are you listening to? Do you know?
Practically all country music.
Country and Western, both kinds.
Yeah, both.
Sam, what are you listening to?
The thing is, I don't really listen to music that much. Honestly, I just took Joey's playlist and just listened to that. So
How's this playlist? Not too bad?
good.
Is it good?
Yeah.
So Mason, what are you listening to for the game?
For the game, a bunch of random stuff. Just stuff that kind of gets me excited. Something that gets me going
Sure.
to go and hit someone.
Joey, what are you listening to?
I listen to a lot of different genres. I know pregame I could listen to more of like a rapper metal kind of mix. I'm a big white girl music kind of guy too. I know before Superior I was listening to Christmas music. That was my pregame music for the Superior game.
Hey, whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you get ready to run like you run, you just keep listening to it. How about that? That's working. So, okay, one deep question, then we'll go to a couple more light questions, then we'll kind of try to start wrapping this thing up. How about that? So, here's the deepest question I have for you is life. I don't think life isn't where you just come to a pinnacle where you get happy. Life is a journey. There's joy in the cracks of a lot of hard work and adversity. In adversity in your lives, you've had some recently, where do you go to get through adversity? Where's your space that you go? What do you do to help Tino, Sam, work through adversity? We'll go down the line.
A lot of what I do is I go to my family. I go to, especially like my brother, my grandpa, because they're people like my brother. Like I know he's gone through a lot of things like I kind of have, so he can kind of help me be a role model and help me through stuff like that. Like with my injury this off season, he helped me a lot with just like not trying to rush back, not trying to end up hurting myself later on. So I'd say Vito definitely helps me a lot with when it comes to adversity stuff, and then just a lot of it comes with, I'm not the most faithful person in the world, but I kind of do resort in faith, like pregame, like stuff like that. Like I know there's gonna be adversity in games, so it's a lot of, I kind of get into a very faith-oriented place pregame. Like I listen to church music, all that kind of stuff, just to get myself to calm down and know there's a bigger thing for what I'm doing.
That's it right there. There's not a right answer, but I do like that one. Sam, how about you? I mean, you've had a lot of good things happen in your life. I mean, you've had a sad couple days here in your family, but how about for you? When Sam Simpson hits adversity, where do you go?
If I have a problem, I go to my parents. They always will help me with any situation I'm in. Mm-hmm. And then I also like to take the mindset of how can this situation make me a better person?
Oh, yeah.
Like in the game of football, if I miss a block or get beat, I take that and say, how can I not get beat the next time? And just try to better my play or better my life off of that situation.
That is so good. That's almost a Kevinism right there, where I like to say, for every bad thing that happens, there's an opportunity. You see the opportunity in things that don't go your way every time. An opportunity to get better, an opportunity to learn. That's good, Sam. I like that. Mr. Mason, how about you? Where do you go? How do you get through stuff?
Usually, I just go to the Lord. I think that everything happens for a reason, and I think that you just have to find that true reason of what's going on. I think that everything's either a blessing or a lesson. So it's either something that goes for you or something that you can learn from in the future. And then what you learn from, you have to continue to improve from what you've learned, and then continue going on from that.
Wow, there's a future motivational speaker right there. That's deep. 17? Is you 17 or 18 yet? 17. 17-year-olds have said that. I'll tell you right now, when I was 17, I always say, you know what I was thinking about when I was 17? Not much. Not much. I wasn't thinking about that. That's really good. Joseph, that's good.
Yeah, it's going to be hard to follow.
Right?
I think the first thing I'd do is probably go to my mom. She's probably one of my biggest supporters when it comes to everything I do, especially with like sports. And when I broke my leg, she was by my side the entire way. She missed my brother's concert for it, which I still feel bad about. But and then she usually brings faith into it, and I kind of struggled with my face recently, but I'm trying to get back on track with that, and that's another reason why I'm going to Dort, is to help me get back on track with that.
It's a good spot.
But she prays for me every night before football games, and she would pray for me when I had my broken leg, and then I pray before each game, and that's kind of just how I go through that kind of stuff.
I tell you what, I can't believe those 4 answers. Like, I don't even know if I want to go on after that. If you're not proud of these guys in the football field, these guys are going to have a great life. You get it, guys. You get it. Does that make you proud or what?
Yeah, these are great guys, great kids that, I mean, again, there's 4 of them up here, and there's a bunch out in the stands here, and you know, we say, you know, great people make great Wildcats. So if we can build around great men, we can also be pretty good at football and have an impact outside of football. So you can see that they're doing that.
Couldn't have said it any better. This is why he's your head coach. He gets it. He gets it. Okay, I'm going to ask one last fun question, then we're going to wrap it up because after that last segment, it was just too good to rain on. Okay, you got to guess. You 3, is Tino's bed made right now? Yes,
No,
sir.
there's no way.
Tino's your bed made?
Not at all.
Okay, you 3. Is Sam's bed made?
No.
I actually think it is. I think Sam makes his bed.
Sam, is your bed made right now?
No chance.
Give Sam the microphone. Sam, when's the last time you made your bed?
It's a good question. Couldn't tell you. Like 6-7 months ago or something like that.
That's funny. Mason, is Mason's bed made?
Yeah.
I would say yes.
Yeah.
Okay, give Mason the microphone. Mason, is your bed made?
I'm not sure right now. I usually try to make it every time, but sometimes
You missed
I forget.
today.
I might have.
That's not bad, though. Is Joey's bed made? No way. Joey, when's the last time you made your bed?
Probably like 6-7 weeks ago.
That's crazy. Such typical teenagers. That's funny. So I listen to a lot of motivational stuff over the years, and one person I listen to, he talks about people getting out of ruts and people getting your life together. And he said the very first thing you should do to get going is make your bed. It's like get something done. Get up, take a shower, make your bed. It's a good way. You guys don't need that motivation because you're doing a whole bunch of other good things in your life, so we're not going to harp on that. But people who are struggling in life, he said make your bed, gets you on the right track, gets you going. So someday, when you have your own house, you want to keep your house clean, you'll make your bed. But until then, just live it up, okay? Good stuff. You guys have any questions for me or for Coach or anything for each other that we want to get out there at all or not? Or do we cover it today?
I think we got it all.
All right. Anybody from the audience? Time for one question. Got anything that I missed that you just like, how come you didn't ask that? Anything? That's good. Coach, what did I miss? Anything?
No, I think you covered it.
I think we covered it. I tell you what, you guys, it's a pleasure being part of your lives in a weird kind of way, just calling your games. I'm here because I do like football, but I really like celebrating the fact that you guys are involved in athletics, and I know what it's going to do for all of your lives. You don't even know it yet, but it's going to do great things in your lives. You're going to be a great parent. You're going to be a great coach. You're going to be a great dad. It's really you're going to be a great employee somewhere. You're going to be able to start your own business. You might start your own business someday, Joseph. I just know you might. So anyway, this is really cool that you guys got it. You have great mentorship in Coach Schurz. You're 3-0 on the season. You've got Chippewa Falls coming up Friday night, and we're all going to get geared up for that. How about it? All right. Well, I tell you what, let's put a big red bow around this thing. Thank you guys for being great guests tonight. Joey, Mason, Sam, and Mr. Tino Massa and head coach Schurz. I'm Kevin Westhouse saying thanks again for joining us, everybody. And until next time, good night, everyone.